Hey, hello, welcome back. In our last video, we run the Hello World Dart server program. So in this video, we will deep dive into the code details. So let's first take a look at the pub spec and then take a look at the dependencies. So in the dependency size, we have the args, self, and self underscore router. So if you take a look at this server.dart file, so the main program that is running with serve requires a self, which is coming from this package, and all of these middlewares are coming from the self package. So here is a router which is separated from the self and is hosted into the self underscore router package. And yeah, and another one is the args that we have, which one is not yet used here. So here is the args, but this is not coming from the package. Anyway, so yeah, so let's take a look at the main file. So this is where the program runs, and it also takes the list of arguments, and then we have the IP, which uses internet address dot any IPv4, and it stores into the IP variable. So it usually is the 0.0.0.0 when you are running from the local computer, or when it's especially when you define it as any IPv4, so it will give you a local IP. And then we have a handler variable, and we have a pipeline. So pipeline is a builder for middleware. So it actually keeps chain of middlewares, and so what does the middleware does is middleware, like any request, right, that you made to your server, like we did slash echo slash message, or only, like when you just enter your local host and port, then it comes to the root. So those anything that you made to the request to the server are gone through the middleware process first before reaching to the router. Okay, so here is a log request that is actually coming from the self package. So it is built-in logger package inside from the self. And what does it does is it keeps track of the you know request that is made, like the data time, part, stuff like that. So let me run that, run bin server the dart, and then let me open up a local host and enter this localhost 9090 and hello world and slash echo slash welcome back. Okay, so I call the three requests. I made a three requests, and in the three requests, so we can see some kind of message. So these three, like line 1, line 2, line 3, so this goes through this middleware, and it goes through the log request, and the log request was actually keeping, like, printing this information over here. So the date and time, and the time it took, the method that it has been called. So it was a get method, and the request that we get, like 200, and the path that we are calling. So let me call a request that is not available here. Let me remove all of these and say foo, and press enter, and then we get route not found, and we can see that the foo was 404, so it was not found. So it's all status code, and we will talk more about this in our upcoming videos. And then finally we have a handler, and then router.call. So what does it does is we have the router defined at the very top, and then in the router we have defined the method get, and all our router part is defined over here. It even have the function, and whenever you know, whenever it gets request with this slash, then it responds with okay, with hello world message. And same thing with echo handler. So whenever someone comes with echo slash message, which is a dynamic message here, taking message here, and like it's called a param actually. And then we are taking request the params, and then taking a key message from that param, and then responding with response dot okay, and responding their message. All right, so all of these initialize these information are done into the compile time and initialized over the handler. And then we have the port, which is trying to take from the platform.environment port, and if it is missing, then we'll assign it as 1990. We'll come to that example in a bit. And then we have a server variable which do await serve is a built-in from the Dart self, and then we pass the handler IP and port over it. And then finally server listening on the port and server port. So when we run this, then we see at the very beginning, so this is actually printing it from here. So now talking about the platform.environment and reading it from the port variable. So currently if we see, then it's reading 1990, which is actually taking it from the default value because it was null. But how do we pass it? So to pass this, I will do cancel. I will, okay, not clear, but let's do export port is equal to 7080. So I define port as a 7080, and now if I run server, now then it's running on port 7080. Now if I come back and reload this previous one, then I can see that server no server is not responding